It is the first time since Russia joined the G8 in 1998 that it will have been shut out of the annual summit of industrialized countries. As a response to Russia's annexion of the Crimean peninsula, G7 leaders agreed on Monday to hold their own summit in Brussels in June, instead of attending a G8 meeting originally set to take place in the Olympic city of Sochi. Meeting in the sidelines of a nuclear security summit in The Hague on Monday, the G7 leaders also suspended their participation in the G8 until Moscow changes course.
We have decided to cancel the G8 in Sochi, and we are going to organize a G7, so without Russia, in Brussels, around the same dates. I think it is a very strong political message that this kind of behavior cannot be tolerated, that we need to respect the integrity and, of course, independence of a country, European country like Ukraine.
European leaders agreed last week to impose sanctions against 33 Ukrainians and Russians, including freezing assets and visa bans. Both the US and the EU have also warned Russian President Vladimir Putin that there will be additional measures if Moscow does not change course.
How we react, we already consulted a lot ahead of this meeting, but this will be a meeting for the very first time at the level of the leaders. How can we prevent Russia to go further destabilizing Ukraine? How can we take measures if there are next steps in this kind of destabilization measures, restrictive measures, sanctions and so on?
G7 leaders also urged the IMF to reach an agreement with Ukraine to unlock urgently needed financial aid for the country's shattered economy.